Renault is set to shake up the Aussie hot hatch scene with its sizzling new Megane RS 280. This is one of the quickest front-wheel drive hot hatches Renault Sport has ever produced. And it will compete against a cohort of equally willing rivals, like the four assembled here.
From Ford, it's the now legendary Focus RS, which brings Velcro-like all-wheel drive grip and astonishing power figures to our 5-car comparison.
But it's also the most expensive car on test, priced at more than 10 grand more than the Renault Sport Megane.
All right, let's get into it. The only four-wheel drive car here. Oh, it's actually a little bit loose, which is good. Feels like it gets a bit of air over that jump. I think the traction's really going to give it a bit of an advantage over the front-wheel drive cars. Really happy that I can actually still get the back end out, even though it's four-wheel drive. Feels more like a rear-wheel drive car, to be honest. With that nice raspy note. Quite balanced in the faster stuff.
That's a great time from the Focus RS, but if our past comparisons are anything to go by, it's the Honda Civic Type R that has the best chance of topping it.
Well, I reckon you could be right there, Nadine. This Civic Type R has really changed, for me anyway, the front-wheel drive landscape. What impresses me the most is just how well it turns. It just turns in so well for a front-wheel drive car especially. It feels tight. The car feels more like a race car than a road car. Quite stiff front suspension, quite stiff steering feel. It really does stop well. Probably battles a little bit for traction, but how's that engine? Far out, it is rocketing up here. But the balance is exceptional. If it's got a fault, little bit of traction, but this place here really highlights that.
As expected, a terrific effort from the front drive Civic Type R, but it's the Hyundai i30N that might shake things up a bit.
At this track, a quick lap's about maintaining high corner speed and changing direction quickly. Let's see if the i30 is up to the task.
Tell you what, Nadine, this i30N isn't mucking about. I just love the power delivery. It's just nice and smooth, no flat spots. It's really flat in the corners. I love the steering weight, just feels right. Brakes pull up nicely. Plenty of straight line from the i30N. Love the engines, really smooth and progressive. Traction's not too bad. You'd expect the front-wheel drive car to battle a little bit, but it's pretty good. Just very well balanced car, does everything pretty right, you know. Nothing exceptional, nothing bad. It just gets on with the job.
Okay, so it's not the fastest time of the day, but we reckon the next contestant could be a bit of a dark horse. Peugeot's updated 308 GTI offers plenty of bang for your buck and is one of 2 French offerings at this year's test.
I love the raspy note, just feels like it gets on with it. Really good response. Feels angry. I love this little steering wheel, feels like you're in a race car. I probably don't like the fact that it's so low, quite unusual setup. Car feels so nimble. Battles a little bit to try and get all that that rusty horsepower to the ground. Those brakes, really sensitive, they really do pull up well. Feels like it's got probably a little bit too much mid-corner understeer to figure in the outright lap time, but we're about to find out.
The 308 ranks third for the day so far, but it's the Renault Megane RS that we've all been waiting for.
I've been hanging to get behind the wheel of the Renault Megane RS. My initial thoughts are, it's got a heap of grunt. Feels like we're going to battle to try and get traction here. We'll see how we go. I love the engine sound. Definitely gets on with it. It feels like it's rocketing up the straight. Turns actually reasonably well in the faster stuff anyway. You can actually get the tail to come out. So it's quite a lively little chassis, this one. Feels like you're going in a little bit too fast and the rear will come around, get on the gas and she straightens up. You can actually have half a turn of lock and plenty of wheel spin in third gear. So I love the steering weight. Gearbox seems good. Braking feels good, not that this track's a heavy braking circuit. Quite impressed.
Luke praised the accessible torque and communicative steering of the Megane, but found it was easier to get a faster time at the demanding Bryant Park circuit in the more powerful all-wheel drive Focus RS. With the track work done, it's time to hit the road and find out which of our 5 competitors takes home the prize in this year's hot hatch match.